Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to be looking at the band Electrify for a second time. This is a band that is mostly known for being a Warning cover band, but they do have some original material, including a song that just dropped about a week ago. The song is called Drive. We heard their first song, Fake, back in April. It's always fun to kind of hear the progress that they're making. They are pretty spot on in terms of looking like the Warning. The bass player, has Ali's dive bombs down. They recreate the sound really well, but they're also working on their own stuff, and that's a good thing, I think. So, Adrian, what did you think about this band last time around? Do you remember?
They're awesome. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to hearing a new original by them.
All right, let's check this out, and we will discuss it afterwards.
All righty.
Yeah, so what'd you think about that, Adrian?
The sound is quite exquisitely heavy, and they produce a great song here. I mean,
It reminds me a lot of just a good indie band. Really, as far back as you want to go. Anytime you hear an indie band, a bass and two guitars and drums, that's, I like the solo bit there. The overall attitude of the band I like a lot. I got a charge out of when the lead singer, what's her name? Let me see. She is Ani, is the lead singer. And I liked her attitude in general. When there was a quick silent break, she did a little like that, which I thought was hilarious. While she was back to back with, I believe that was Ren on lead guitar. And then we have bass player Adu, I guess is the name. I'm not sure if I'm getting these pronunciations right. Please correct me if you'd like to. That's fine. Adu, I think, is what it is. But she's playing a White Spectre bass there, a 5-string. So clearly that's part of, for when they play Warning songs in their set list. And I think their set lists right now still consist mainly of Warning material. However, this is, I think, actually the first studio track that I've heard of theirs that's original. Because we listened to that song Fake, but it was actually a live performance that we looked at. And they did eventually put out a studio track of that, but we haven't actually heard the studio track. So this is the first one. And I liked it. I think it shows a lot of promise. I think they've got a really cool sound. And I'd like to hear more from them. I'd like to know if they're planning to record a bunch more songs.
Oh, yeah.
Put a record
definitely
out.
Talented songwriters and musicians.
I think you're right about that. They write some interesting things. So let's go through some of the lyrics since they are up on Spotify. Okay. So here it is. Why do I look for the things that could end me? I've tried to go, but my habits retain me. In other words, they keep you engaged, I'll carve my nails into my skin to remind me I like how this feels. Tell me when it's going to be my end. Just can't seem to care. Boiling blood going through my veins. The rush, it's driving me insane. Don't take away from me what makes me feel alive. Led by the drive. Okay. Cool. So I think we get the general gist there. I mean, clearly, English being their second language, they get the point across. And yeah, I like the song. It drives nicely, I could definitely listen to a whole album of songs like this.
So could I.
Yeah, so I hope they keep up the work on writing this material and maybe stringing it together for an album someday. We're wishing this band best wishes for sure because we like the performances. At some point, we are going to look at a live performance of theirs, probably covering The Warning, as a matter of fact, because they do so much of that. Of course, if this happens to be in the mix, great. So, folks, if you happen to have a particular performance that this band has done, whether it's their own song or one of the Warnings, let us know about it below. Also, give your thoughts on this song in general. It is a fairly new song. Maybe some of you haven't even heard it yet. But we like it, and we would like to get your thoughts and ideas on it. If there's any details in there that you think we missed, by all means, leave those below as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right, take care, folks.
See you all later.